We have just set foot on the world's most infamous island. Welcome to Alcatraz, the Rock. We've just made the crossing over from the beautiful city of San Francisco on the ferry. It was a bit chilly and we're now here on the island. We're going to go and explore the sail house in a minute if we don't get attacked by flies.
By what Jason means with flies, there is flies absolutely everywhere.
Quite the trek up this hill to the sail house.
Fit.
You do need to be fit, like us.
Training for 3 months for this.
Anyway, you ready to go to prison?
Well, yeah, it's got a great view, like someone just said.
Yeah, someone was like, oh, it's a nice place to be in prison. It's got a really nice view. We were like, don't think that's how it worked.
No, definitely.
Anyway, what are you going to prison for? What's your crime?
Eating too much food.
Farting a lot.
Farting a lot.
Yeah. I'll tell you exactly what my crime is and what I'm going to prison for, and that is this tragic tan line that I gained yesterday walking around San Francisco. It's definitely criminal. Alright, here we go. Main cell block. Once you go in, there's no escape. Or so they said.
Going back.
No going back. Got to pick up our audio tour and don't drop the soap in the showers.
No, because that will hurt.
Keep you back to the wall. Speaking of the showers, it's literally the first bit we've come to.
I mean, I've had a shower today, but let's go.
Just waiting for me prison issue clothes, you know. Service is a bit slow.
It is a little bit slow. Come on, come on. Audio guides picked up in a little baggie. No buttons.
No, you're not allowed to press any numbers, just play. Ooh, ooh.
Then it fell.
There you go, Josh. You're going to stay here for a while. That's what you've got.
At least there's a toilet.
At least there's a toilet and a sink, and I guess that's like a little table or chair to fill out. That's it, that's all you're getting.
I'm alright. So we've come out to the recreation ground where they used to play some games.
They used to play like baseball and stuff as well. And I think there was probably some dodgy games going on out here as well, like shanking kind of games, you know, like...
Kind of like the movie.
Gonna get you. Yeah, that's a fun fact actually. We actually watched Escape from Alcatraz with Clint Eastwood before we come here because we knew we were coming here, and it definitely weren't like this back in the day. Something else that was quite funny is at the start of the audio tour, it's actually done by an old guard that used to be here, and his first words were, when you get to Alcatraz, keep your mouth shut and walk with your back to the wall, which was exactly what we were saying when we very first come in.
I didn't even twig that on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think he literally meant what I meant, but partly probably. There's a really cool view here out to the Golden Gate. Oh, look at that. Don't think the prisoners would have got to see that though. These are all the little flies that are all over us. Everywhere.
Horrible things.
There's bird poop everywhere. It's a bird sanctuary now, so that kind of fits that there's going to be bird poop.
You can tell by the poo that
it's literally all over the steps. There's birds everywhere, so. But I guess that's why there's flies everywhere too. Oh, get off. Just had an obligatory selfie of all of us up the steps. Now the old girls are trying to get back down again. Come on, you. 1, 2. Nailed it. Right, that's it. Your exercise allowance is over. Back in.
Inside.
Get in.
Which isn't really bad because there's flies everywhere. So.
Oh yeah, there's not flies inside. That's a good point actually. I hadn't thought of that.
Okay.
There's always a bonus to being locked up. There you go, Josh. Into solitary confinement. You're in the hole now. This is what they call the hole. Isolation. But you're in cell 13.
Yep.
Supposedly really haunted in here by demonic presence.
Oh, it's been a night.
Apparently people see red eyes. Has it been locked in here in your room?
No, I'm alright. You?
No, at least there's a way out. Isn't it weird how you go straight from solitary confinement and a demonic presence to the library? It's all about balance, even in prison.
Oh good, yeah.
Well, you always said you wanted to be on Broadway.
Not this kind of Broadway.
No, not what you envisaged? You'd rather be in like Frozen the musical or something.
I think they would kill me.
Yeah, I don't think you'd last many days in prison if I'm honest.
Get in there. Stay there.
Oh.
You've been a bad, bad boy.
I'm not very impressed with the facilities officer.
Well, What did you do? I've been trying to escape again.
The prison food isn't agreeing with me.
Clearly not. There's a door slide. Oh,
Hey.
that's a shame.
No! These are some of the cells where they actually tried to, well, actually succeeded to escape from, and nobody knows whether they ever made it across or not.
No?
It's like
Someone
watched in a
knows.
movie. Movies are real. There you go, Josh. They feed you here as well. You get steamed wheat, scrambled eggs, stewed fruit, toast.
Well, what kind of coffee is it?
I know. There's coffee. I don't think you're likely to get a cold brew.
I would much prefer an actual cold brew on draft.
I don't think you'll be getting a cold brew,
Extra
but
foam.
you know, you'll be getting coffee. Can't complain, really.
What do I get on my toast?
Stewed fruit.
Oh. Now that is a view.
Yeah, we've done our stint in jail. We've been allowed to the outside.
This is our treat.
It's the voluntary prisoners of the island nowadays. There's all these birds. There's loads of
They're
them.
literally everywhere, along with the flies.
Along with the flies, yeah. But look at that view.
I know.
What's really
It's
weird as well,
incredible.
you can see the hills of the city. Look, they just go
Oh
up
god,
in
yeah,
lines,
I
look.
didn't even notice that.
It's probably one of the best perspectives to see how steep the hills actually are.
Yeah.
Noisy buggers, them birds, aren't they?
How noisy. They've stopped now you said that.
I wonder if they're all going to each other. God, do you know what? Just look at this view. Look, that's the Golden Gate Bridge over there.
Nice.
Oh, Bob, look, it's the Palace of Fine Arts in Fort Mason. I wonder if that's what they're doing.
Oh, they're going, it's nearly lunch. What do you want for lunch?
Oh, that's what you're thinking.
Yeah.
Look at the size of that aloe vera plant. I need that for my criminal suntan.
It's actually taller than me.
Or sunburn, I should say.
Yeah,
I didn't expect there to be like gardens out here though. When we was on the ferry, he said, oh, don't forget to miss the west side. Everyone forgets to go to the west side and just stays on the east side. That's it. Flies have got the better of us. We're going to make an escape attempt. So, the plan is, we're going to not act suspicious.
No.
We're going to try and blend in with all the tourists and board one of the ferries back to San Francisco. What do you reckon?
That's a better idea than jumping in and swimming back.
Yeah, because that water would be cold.
I mean,
Well-
it's chilly on the boat when you've got clothes on. I don't think how chilly it is when you're in there and you're wet.
True, yeah, and it's a long way to swim. So, I reckon we've got this nailed on. We're going to be the first official escape attempt that's going to make it, for sure. Remember, just blend in, act like a tourist, and nobody will know that we're escaping. Got that?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. Taking a fly with you, you got a hitchhiker. Got it.
From the island.
Stealing it, yeah. You're not allowed to take anything from the island. They told
They
us
didn't
that.
say anything about flies.
They didn't say anything about flies, they just told us we're not allowed to take park rangers. We're on the ferry. It's a bit shaky, but I don't think anyone's noticed
No.
that we're escaping
We're
prisoners.
just hiding in the corner and we're like, it's fine, it's fine.
We're blending in, we're taking pictures like the tourists and everything. We're nearly there, we're so close. Bit like they'll all see Sharon, think she looks dodgy anyway, and she'll be our decoy.
I'm being covered anyway.
You're not meant to bring the flies with you, we've already had this discussion.
Send me back on the island, lock me in a cell then.
That's the idea. If we get caught, you're the one going back, we're going to hand you in and we're going to carry on our escape. Yeah. Sorry. See ya, nice knowing you. Fly Rati. We did it. We escaped.
made it.
Right, run.
I don't run.
It's too hot to run. We're back on San Francisco side. That means we've escaped Alcatraz.
And there's no flies.
Oh, we
Flies
escaped the flies. We escaped
horrible.
Alcatraz. I think I'm happier about escaping the flies. It's always a cool experience going over to Alcatraz. What did you think?
I loved it. Not really an audio guide kind of listen kind of guy. So we didn't listen to
No,
those
but there's
of it.
plenty of signs around to read, and when you've seen the movies and you've heard all the stories, it's just cool to actually be in the place where it all happened.
Yes.
But we are not done with San Francisco. If you want to see more of our adventures from this beautiful city, then check out our 24 hours in San Francisco vlog where we walked way too much of the city and saw loads of the iconic sights as well.
39,000 steps.
Was a lot of steps.